ABC Nightly News with Tom Brokaw. Please stay tuned for our next program in progress.
Gosh, wasn't that story about the heart transplant amazing?
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was fantasizing what Tom Brokaw looks like naked.
He must have sensed it. I thought I saw him looking down your blouse. Hi, Ma. Hi, Tony.
Look, Dorothy, we won the dance contest at the Sons of Italy bash.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Well, I had no idea you were such a good dancer.
In the over 80 category, you don't have to be. We were the only couple who could do the mambo without a walker.
Don't believe her. Your mother has some great moves. I'll see you tomorrow, Sophia.
Okay, Tony, take care. Give me a break, would you? Bye. You really like Tony a lot, don't you, Sophia? Why shouldn't I? He's the best catch in town. He's got his own hair, his own teeth, and a totally unrestricted driver's license. Hey, at my age, that's like dating Tom Cruise.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Rose.
Hi.
Rose,
Yes, Dorothy?
is that a chicken you're carrying in that cage?
Gee, I think it is. See, Rose. Now, before you all say no.
No!
Oh, please, just hear me out. Now, you've heard me speak about Sylvia Butel down at the Grief Center. This is her chicken.
Sylvia Butel? Isn't she the woman who thought Milton Berle was sending her secret messages through her dentures?
Yes, but with extensive counseling and some new bridge work, she's totally back to normal.
Rose, the woman keeps a chicken in her house. How normal can she be?
I kept her chicken in my home.
You see my point?
I will not have that filthy beast in my house. It belongs in a barnyard.
This is not a farm chicken. Count Bessie is a showbiz chicken. Wait till you see this.
A showbiz chicken. What'd she do, play the piano?
She plays the piano. You just wait till you see this. Okay, honey, come on, it's showtime. Yeah, come on, sweetheart. Oh, I know. Here you go. Okay, pal, hit it. Isn't she incredible? What do you say, girls? Can she stay?
I guess so. All right.
Thank you.
But just be sure and keep her in her cage.
Oh, maybe I can convince the Count to give us some live entertainment with dessert. Any requests?
How about Bye-Bye Birdie? You know, I'm old. Sometimes I get confused, so I want to make sure I have this absolutely right. Rose works in a place where they help people with mental problems.
That's right, Ma.
Anybody know how to get in touch with Morley Safer?
I wonder who that could be.
Maybe it's the Count's clarinet player, Henny Goodwin.
And Angela!
No, Sophia Loren, I stopped using oil of Olay.
Angela!
Sophia!
There. What's wrong?
Nothing.
You traveled 5,000 miles from Sicily for nothing? I know what it is. The Balducci Petrillo vendetta is still on. Dorothy, go out and buy a dozen mattresses, 30 pounds of pasta, and some aluminum foil for the windows.
There is no vendetta. There's not even a Balducci family anymore. They all ate some sausages that they shouldn't have at their last family picnic, and they all died.
Food poisoning.
No, they stole the sausage from the Calabrese family.
So what are you doing here?
Well, I took a vacation to come and see you. Didn't you get my letter?
No, we never got a letter.
She never sent it. She forgets.
I don't forget anything. Hi, Angela. Hi, Blanche.
No, honey, I'm Blanche.
Does that make it confusing, having two Blanches in the same house?
Angela, honey, wouldn't you like to lie down? You've had a long trip.
I don't want to lie down. I just got here. Oh, I always get tired after a long trip. I remember one time Daddy took the whole family cross state on our tractor to visit great-grandfather Zigbotten. Great-grandpa Ziggy was a famous inventor. He developed the first, and to my knowledge, the only low-voltage meter that could detect what kind of a center a piece of candy had. Anyway, we were just a few miles out of town.
You know, I am a little tired. lie down. I'm tired myself.
Me too.
I'm exhausted.
Fine, but I'm warning you all right now. I'm telling the rest of that story as soon as you get up.
Angela, that was the best meal I've ever had in my life. Well, how good could it have been? You left half of it. I ate every bite. Well, there's some sauce left. If you really liked it, you take a hunk of that bread and slop it all up. You can afford it. Oh, no, I can't. I've put on a few pounds. You just haven't noticed. What, am I blind? I can see that. I meant the bread. You can afford the bread. It's only 89 cents a loaf. Angela, why don't you sit down? I'll serve dessert.
Gosh, you two made such a fantastic meal. I can't imagine what you came up with for dessert.
I made dessert.
Damn.
What'd you say, Blanche?
Yum, I said yum.
Rose, is this another one of those Scandinavian Viking concoctions?
Yes. It's called Gnockenfluten cake. It's an ancient recipe, but I Americanized it.
Yeah, so one might say you brought Geflerkenerken into the 80s?
Yes, but I'm not one to blow my own Vertugenflugen.
I can't even reach mine. Sophia, have you all had a chance to catch up on old times? Yeah, Angela filled me in on how all my friends and family back home are doing.
How is everybody, Angela?
Dead. Angela and I are the only two left of the original family.
That's terrible, Angela. Does that mean you're all alone back in Sicily?
Well, no, I have a goat. Actually, I lead a very full life. I get up in the morning, I milk the goat, go to a funeral, come back, feed the goat, and then I drink a bottle of Chianti and I pass out.
No, it's really a shame you and Ma don't live closer to each other.
Dorothy is right. How many years do we have left? 20, 30? We should live in the same town. You want to come back to that little village in Sicily? Please, do I look like a woman who beats her laundry on a rock? I meant you should move here to Miami. Oh, that's a great idea. Angela, you would love Miami.
Angela, what do you say?
Oh, I don't know. I'm too old to pick up and move to a strange country. What are you talking about? Before your husband died, you lived here for 30 years. I don't know.
Oh, come on, honey. Now just think about it. Who would you rather live with? Your sister or a goat?
Give me a minute. All right, I'll do it.
Oh, wonderful.
While you're in Sicily getting your things in order, we'll be looking for a place for you to live.
Wait a minute. Why should she have to make 2 trips? We can send for her things and she can stay here until we find her a place.
Well, that sounds wonderful. I mean, if nobody minds. Mind? Why should we mind? Dorothy, could I see you in the living room for a moment? Are you out of your mind?
What?
What business did you have inviting my sister to live here?
Ma, what are you talking about? You were the one who invited her to live in Miami.
Yeah, Miami the city, not Miami my house.
Am I missing something?
You don't know Angela like I do. All my life, she always wanted whatever I had, even if she didn't want it. She'll live here a while, see how nice I have it, she'll try to muscle in.
Oh, come on, Ma. I think you're overreacting. And Angela, where you going?
I'm gonna tape my name on the mailbox. After all, I live here now. Any more bright ideas, linguini for brains?
Hi, Rose. What you got there?
Just a little snack. Oh, darn, I forgot some.
Not bad. What is it?
I'm not sure. The pet store calls it chicken chow.
Maledizione.
Oh, Ma, what's wrong now?
Living with Angela the last 3 weeks has been a nightmare. I don't think she's ever gonna leave.
What has she done now?
She used up my entire bottle of porcelana. Look at all these liver spots. I got more brown skin than the Temptations.
Ma, I'll get you another bottle. I wish you would at least try to get along with her.
I have tried to get along. Did I complain when I had to share my bed with her?
Yes.
Did I complain when she used my polygrip to fix the heel on her shoe?
Yes.
Did I complain when she ruined your sweater when she washed it in the ditch out back?
She ruined my sweater?
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
Come on, Ma, she's not going to be here that much longer. I wish you'd try to be patient. She's out with Blanche right now, looking at another place.
And how many places has she seen in the past 3 weeks? Every place is too small, not enough light, no room for a goat. She'll be here forever. It's just like I told you. Whatever I have, she wants.
Oh, hi, Aunt Angela. How was the apartment?
Oh, she liked it very much. Yeah, what's not to like? Some lovely people live there. It's close to the beach and it's within my price range.
So you're going to take it?
Well, it's kind of small and there's not enough light. And there's no room for a goat. Come on in the kitchen. I made dinner. Should be ready.
I was going to cook dinner.
Well, I thought for a change everybody'd like to have a meal with a little flavor.
I'm supposed to get along with that? Oh, that smells great. She probably defrosted something I already cooked.
Yeah, I did. But I had to throw it out. It smelled like it had gone bad. It's probably no good to begin with. After all, you cooked it.
That does it!
Ma got something caught in her throat. There. That should take care of it.
We're all out of fresh pepper. Do you have any more?
Oh, yeah, in the pantry in the back.
Oh, boy, this chicken looks great.
Girls, Count Bessie is missing. I went out to the garage to feed her and her cage was empty. Where could she be?
Aunt Angela. Where did you get this chicken?
The garage.
I guess this means no live entertainment with dessert. Rose, honey, you've got to stop torturing yourself like this. Now, Count Bessie is gone.
I know. It's just such a tragedy. Who cooks a musician at the height of her career?
Rose, you've got to put this in perspective. Count Bessie was a chicken. It's not as if Angela had fried up Doc Severinsen.
How you doing, Rose?
Not very good, Dorothy.
Oh, honey, now listen. You may not think so now, but in a few days you'll feel better.
No, I won't. Because Mrs. Butel will be back by then. What am I supposed to say? Welcome home. How was your trip? Oh, by the way, there's Count Bessie.
Rose, honey, think of the positive things. Now, Count Bessie accomplished more in a few years on this earth than most chickens do in a lifetime. Give me a break. I'm making this up as I go along. Above all else, that chicken was a great entertainer. And a great entertainer deserves to be remembered in a special way.
Yeah, like with a roast at the Friars Club.
It was just a joke.
And a pretty darn good one. Hey, Rose, what you got there? Exhibit A. You know, I like Rose. When a woman throws herself on a platter of chicken and screams murderer, she is not playing with a full set of bocce balls. I'm getting out of here just in time.
You found an apartment?
Yeah, I went down to the Senior Citizen Center this morning for the early bird special. You know, decaf coffee, sodium-free bacon, and a chest x-ray. On the bulletin board, I saw some advertisements for roommates, so I picked out a few places, and I found one I liked.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, my new roommate will be here in a few minutes to help me move my stuff.
Thief?
What?
You hurt me. What's that on your neck?
A warrant.
I'm talking about my necklace, the one Mommy gave me for confirmation. You always wanted that necklace.
I did not.
Then why'd you take it?
To cover the wart.
Give me back my necklace.
Oh, come on, Mom.
Oh, no, come on. Here, forget it. Ever since I got here, your mother's been accusing me of stealing everything that was hers that wasn't nailed down, and I'm sick of it. I'm glad I'm moving. Moving?
Angela found herself an apartment.
Yes, and I know you hate me, so you don't have to bother to visit.
Oh, come on, you two. Ma, she is your only sister.
Okay. All we've done is fight for the last 3 weeks. What do you say we call a truce?
Okay, a truce.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Tony. You know him?
Know him? He's my boyfriend.
That's my new roommate.
I thought this address sounded familiar. Why, this is some coincidence.
This is no coincidence. Everything I have, you try to steal. May the bags under your eyes grow so large your head falls in them.
May your shampoo get mixed up with your preparation H and shrink your head to the size of a mushroom. Come on, honey, just try it. It doesn't hurt. See?
Hi, Rose. Rose, do you know offhand if 911 is the right number to call for a straitjacket?
Dorothy, I can explain.
I know you can. That's the scary part.
You don't understand. When Mrs. Butel finds out about Count Bessie, she's going to be devastated. There'll be a terrible void in her life, a void only another musical chicken can fill.
Look, Rose, if you're worried about voids, start with the one in your head.
Come on, honey, just a few notes. Oh, Dorothy, do you believe it? I mean, 4 chickens and not one of them has any musical ability.
It's a sad commentary, Rose. All the young chickens are wasting their time playing video games.
Hi, can I make y'all some lunch?
Sure, what are you fixing?
Fruit salad.
That sounds good. I'll go get Sophia.
Oh, no, don't bother. She said she has no appetite since she was stabbed in the back.
Oh, my God, who stabbed Sophia?
The chef at Benihana. Angela. Ma thinks that Angela tried to steal her boyfriend.
And you don't?
Of course not.
Don't be so sure, Dorothy. Angela and Sophia are sisters. Sisters have a natural adversarial relationship.
That's because it's genetic. It has to do with the double helix of the DNA molecule.
Why?
It's true, I saw it on television. Peter Marshall played this microbiologist on the Love Boat, and he was conducting sinister experiments on the Landers sisters.
My apologies, Rose. For a moment there, I didn't think it had been documented.
You know, what is happening between Sophia and Angela is not unlike an incident which occurred between my sister Virginia and me when we were in high school. Now, can you believe that one's very own sister could seduce her sibling's boyfriend on the eve of that sibling's senior prom?
Virginia did that to you.
No, I did that to Virginia. She deserved it. She borrowed my saddle shoes without asking. What are you looking at? She scuffed those shoes. I heard her left a mark on that boy.
I'll see you later. I'm going over to Tony's.
For lunch?
No, I just called him. He was in bed. I heard female laughter in the background. It was Angela. They're sleeping together just like I suspected. I'm going over there to kill her. I'll be back in time for Wheel of Fortune. Open up, you tramp. I know you're in there.
Who is it?
You can run, but you can't hide.
Ron, I can barely walk.
Fine, rub it in. You and Tony have been fooling around all day.
That's a lie. I've been out shopping all day.
In your bathrobe?
I came home, I took a shower. Kill me.
Why do you think I came over here?
Oh, how you gonna do it? Force me to eat your baked ziti?
Take that back.
I will not.
May the hair on your lip grow in the opposite direction and get tangled and the hair come down from your nose.
May you take a diuretic and not be able to get your pantyhose off.
Hey, what's going on here?
Taking a shower, huh? I suppose this is your loofah sponge.
What are you talking about?
You toyed with my emotions. You toyed with my affection, and worst of all, you toyed with my sister.
That's not true, Sophia. Angela's just my roommate. You're the only woman in my life. There can be no one else but you, dear.
Oh, Tony. Oh, Angela. Oh, boy, who is that woman?
Oh, this woman. Oh, she's my cleaning lady.
What?
You told me I was the only woman in your life. You've insulted my sister's honor.
I don't know what to say.
I'll tell you what to say. Say ouch! Say that hair! Say please stop hitting me! Say
So the two of you just started hitting him with your purses?
Hey, he was cheating on me.
He got off easy. Back in Sicily, if Uncle Bruno had heard about this, boy, would he have been in hot water.
Ooh, what would Uncle Bruno have done to him?
You hard of hearing? She just told you. He would have put him in hot water.
Well, at least something good came out of this. You two are close again.
Yeah, right now, but before long we'll be fighting again. That doesn't mean we don't love each other. It's just the nature of our relationship. We get it from our mother.
Our father.
Mother. Father. Shut up.
You shut up.
May your nose...
Ma.
You're right. We get it from our father. Hey, now, Angela, there's something I want to give you. Here.
That's a necklace Mama gave you.
I know, I want you to have it. It's my way of apologizing for the way I acted.
Oh, Sophia, this is the nicest thing anybody ever gave me.
Don't get all choked up. The only reason I gave it to you is to hide that wart.
Oh, my God, it can't be. It is Count Bessie.
And Angela, that chicken that you cooked the other night, didn't you say you got it out of the garage?
That's right. You mean out of the cage? No, out of the freezer. You think I know how to kill a live chicken? What do I look like, Conan the Barbarian? I must have left the cage door open and she wandered away. Oh, I gotta get out of here and get another apartment.
And Angela, until you find a place, you're going to stay right here with us.
Dorothy, can I see you for a moment?
Rose, you nearly scared me to death. What are you doing?
Getting a close-up of your face. But I think I'm too close. Did you have a poppy seed bagel for breakfast?
Will you put that thing down? What do you think you're doing?
Well, I'm making a video for my class at the junior college.
Oh, really? Gee, it sounds like fun.
Oh, I'm glad you think so, because I want you to be one of the stars.
Oh, Rose, I don't think so. No, you know how uncomfortable I am in front of a camera. Besides, I always come out looking like Fess Parker.
Don't worry, this is a documentary. It's okay if you're not good looking.
Rose, stop trying to appeal to my ego. The answer is no.
Oh, Sophia, how would you like to star in my video?
Are there any nude love scenes involved?
No.
Because if it's integral to the plot, I'll be more than happy to do it.
You see, Dorothy, Sophia wants to be in my video. Why won't you?
Dorothy's always been a little camera shy. You'd be too if you looked like Fess Parker in heels.
Blanche, how do you feel about performing in front of a video camera?
I think it's all right as long as you've already had at least 3 dates.
It's for my video class. My final project is a day in the life of my roommates. What do you say?
Oh, sure, honey, that sounds like fun.
Oh, thank you, Blanche. You're a real friend. You and Sophia. I'll just shoot around, Dorothy.
Oh, well, all right, Rose, I'll do it. But just don't shoot from too low. Stan used to do that in our home movies, and I always looked like someone from another planet.
She looked like Fess Parker from another planet.
Girls, guess what? I just got an invitation to the reunion of my college sorority, the Alpha Gams.
I belonged to a sorority when I was in college, the Alpha Yams. It was an agricultural college.
I cannot wait to see my sorority sisters, Scarlett and Melanie and all the rest of the girls. It's going to be exactly like old times. Oh, well, maybe not just exactly. The other girls will all have grown old and wrinkled and saggy through the years, while I have remained unbelievably devastating. I cannot wait to go back there and rub their noses in it.
Isn't it wonderful how you make lifelong bonds when you join a sorority?
I never belonged to a sorority. I was blackballed.
Oh, I think that is so cruel. The Alpha Yams didn't have blackballing. We believed that any girl who wanted to help her community and foster a feeling of sisterhood should be allowed to join.
It's very commendable.
As long as she could castrate a sheep.
There was a service organization in Sicily with similar membership requirements. Except that instead of a sheep, it usually involved the mayor from a neighboring town. Hey, some of Italy's finest sopranos were former mayors.
Hi, Rose.
You were supposed to pretend I'm not here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rose, but ever since you filmed me naked giving myself a pedicure, I've become slightly aware of it.
Dorothy, my child, sunshine of my life. You got that in a close-up, Rose?
Ah, why are you dressed like someone who just escaped from It's a Small World?
Oh, my darling daughter, Mother has made you your favorite breakfast.
Lasagna in meat sauce?
Doesn't it look delicious? And think, for just $5.95, the recipe can be yours.
Hold it! Stop! Stop the camera! Cut!
Dorothy, the director's the only one who can say when to cut. Unless the actor is big and mad.
Now, what is going on?
Dorothy, this could be my big chance. With the exposure I get from Rose's movie, I could hawk my recipes all over the country.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Oh, no. If you want to move your product, you gotta have exposure. All the great Italian chefs had it. Mama Celeste, Chef Boyardee, and Chef Balducci.
I don't remember Chef Balducci.
Oh, right. He didn't have television exposure. That was indecent exposure. He should have stuffed the cannelloni in the traditional manner.
Hi, girls.
Blanche, honey, what are you doing here? I thought the reunion wasn't over till tomorrow.
No, it isn't. I just decided I'd come home a day early.
Is there something wrong?
No. Whatever gave you that idea?
As long as there's nothing bothering you. Would you like us to defrost a line of pork so you can scoop up the sauce?
Well, I can't help it. I'm so upset. Seeing my sorority sisters was just dreadful.
What happened?
It was just as if time had stood still for 30 years. Every woman there looked wonderful. They'd hardly aged at all.
I saw a movie like that once. All the women were sucked up into flying saucers, and mechanical doubles were sent back to Earth to take their place. Did any of them mention a leader named Zardoz?
Rose, I am saying they had all had facelifts, and they looked absolutely gorgeous. It was the most disgusting spectacle I've ever witnessed in my life.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're upset because the reunion went great and your sorority sisters looked wonderful?
Well, of course not, Rose. That would be childish. I am upset because I was not the center of attention and nobody said I was the prettiest.
Come on now, Blanche. I mean, what difference does it make?
Oh, Dorothy. You cannot possibly begin to comprehend the terrible trauma a gorgeous woman goes through when she realizes her beauty is starting to fade.
And who do you see when you look at me, Blanche? Joe Papatone?
All my life, my beauty has outshone every other woman's. But no more. Now people are cuter than me. My life is over.
Well, Blanche, if you feel like that about it, you can get a facelift too.
Oh, I can't do that. My surgery scares me to death. That's out of the question.
Well, then you'll just have to grow old along with the rest of us.
I couldn't go on if I had to look like the two of you.
You know, she had me in her corner right up until the end. Hi, Ma. You want some tea?
Nah, I'm trying to cut back. Tea stains my dentures. Last night I had to soak them in Ajax. They're white again, but my mouth feels like somebody should rinse their socks in it.
You want a glass of milk?
Nah, it upsets my stomach.
Orange juice?
Ah, too acidic.
Is there anything I can get you?
A cup of tea would be nice.
Girls, the rough cut of my documentary is done. I want you to see it. Where's Blanche?
Where she's been for the past 2 days, locked in her room crying.
I can't believe she's still upset because her college classmates look better than she does.
I can. I tell you, her looks have always been very important to Blanche.
Blanche is a very vain person, and vanity can be a terrible thing. I should know. I used to be vain myself.
You, Sophia?
What, you think I was born with white hair and a butt like Play-Doh? When I was a teenager, I was gorgeous. Eyes as deep and black as ripe olives, skin as smooth and creamy as fresh butter, hair flaming red like a rich marinara sauce.
Ma, that's not you. That's your lasagna recipe.
Ah, shut up. Anyway, I was the most gorgeous girl in the village, and I could have my pick of the town's most eligible goat farmers. Until Anna Maria Alonzo Palladino, known to her friends as Muffin, moved to our village. Suddenly, all the men who were always fighting over who would get to keep the footprints I left in the mud were after Muffin. So, I decided...
Wait, just a minute. They would fight over who got to keep the footprints you left in the mud?
It was a poor village, Dorothy. What did you want them to collect? Fabergé eggs? Anyway, I was too vain to be the second most beautiful girl in the village. So I went to Muffin and I told her how I felt. That was when I found out that beautiful girl was even more beautiful inside. She offered to move to the neighboring village.
And you felt guilty because you'd been so vain.
Hell no, I helped her pack. But it all backfired in my face because the next day, all the good-looking men in the village followed her. That's how I ended up with your father. Boy, talk about learning a lesson the hard way. Hi, girls.
How you feeling?
Much better. Well, I've decided I've been acting foolish about this whole thing. I guess I still look pretty good.
Pretty good. You look terrific.
I know. I also decided to try and be a bit more modest, but in this case, that's like lying, which is worse. So you're right, I do look terrific.
Oh, well, thank goodness that's over with. Listen, I'm dying for your opinion on my movie. Come on, it's all set up in the living room. I didn't get the soundtrack in yet, but I did get the editing done. Now remember, this would be better with a bigger TV.
Yeah, we know.
And it'd be better with music.
We understand.
And of course, it'd be better
It would be better with Shelley Hackrose. Just turn it on.
Here goes. That's Sophia walking into the kitchen.
I didn't know Fess Parker was in this picture.
Ma, what are you doing?
I'm mugging for the camera.
You're mugging me. You're stealing money out of my pocket.
I'm checking to see if you have the exact change for the bus. Now I'm stealing.
Oh my God, is that me? I look awful.
Oh, that's my fault, Blanche. I was out of focus.
You're always out of focus.
No, I look old. I look decrepit. I look ancient. I look all shriveled up and wrinkled like a prune.
It could be worse. She could look like Fess Parker.
Oh, turn that thing off right now, Rose. Turn that off.
Blanche, now, calm down.
Oh, I'm calm. I'm just calm as can be. And you know why? Because my worst suspicions have just been confirmed. My stunning good looks are fading. Oh, the camera does not lie. And that leaves me with only one choice. I am going to be perfect. I'm going to be gorgeous. I'm going to have my tummy tucked and my butt firmed and my breasts raised and my face lifted.
It's a shame to do all that and keep that hairdo.
Here, Rose, what do you think of Cheryl Teague's nose?
Oh, very nice. Kind of small. Grandpa Nyland always said, the air is free. You might as well have a big honker and suck up as much as you can. Of course, Grandpa Nyland looked like he'd caught a boomerang in the middle of his face.
Well, I like this nose. I think I'm going to get it.
What are you getting?
I'm picking out the kind of face I want to show the plastic surgeon tomorrow. See, I want to get Linda Evans's eyes, and Lena Horne's cheekbones, and Cheryl Teague's nose, and Carol Burnett's chin.
I think you can get that chin through a catalog.
See, if you put all the pieces together like this, then you see what the new me's going to look like. See there, what do you think?
Why is everyone looking at a picture of Gavin McLeod?
No, Sophia, honey, this is a collage of all the things I'm going to have done to my face.
So you're going ahead with the plastic surgery, huh?
I sure am, and I'm looking forward to it.
I don't believe in plastic surgery. I think it's unnatural.
This from a woman who bragged she slept with a pig until she was 11.
I think if it makes you feel better, to look better, there's nothing wrong with it.
Then I guess it's just that looking good isn't that important to me.
Oh, come on. What are you talking about, Rose? You wear makeup, you have your nails done, you even color your hair.
This is my hair's natural color.
Yeah, and John Madden is a finicky eater.
Well, Dorothy, I guess you might have a point, but plastic surgery is so drastic. I think I'd be too scared.
Oh, believe me, honey, there's nothing to it. I mean, it's not that bad.
Dorothy, have you had plastic surgery? I don't believe it.
What'd you have done?
My eyes, and I tell you, it was worth every penny.
Please, you spend $1,500, you go out on 2 dates a year.
Honey, Ma, I didn't do it for anybody else. I did it for me. I mean, most people didn't even know I'd had the surgery. But I knew, and it made me feel better about myself.
Well, you were one of the lucky ones. It doesn't always work out that well. It sure didn't for Olga Fetchik.
Just a minute, Rose. Somebody give me a hand signal when she's finished.
Olga Fetchik was our town beautician and one of God's most unattractive creations since the aardvark. Anyway, over the years, Olga had been secretly squirreling away money for plastic surgery. Well, one day she left without telling anyone, had the surgery, and didn't return for months. Well, nobody could believe their eyes. Olga Fetchik had turned into a stunning beauty. Every man in town wanted her, and she ended up marrying St. Olaf's most handsome and eligible bachelor, dance instructor Adolf Stepp. The two of them moved back to Norway, decided to get into show business, and they became the internationally renowned Scandinavian dance team of Stepp and Fetchik.
Rose, not that I care, but since you've already gone to so much trouble, just how did having plastic surgery ruin Olga's life?
Oh, it didn't ruin her life. It almost ruined St. Olaf. I mean, after she left, the town didn't have a professional beautician for years. Women started giving each other home perms. Pretty soon, everybody looked like Art Garfunkel. Husbands stopped sleeping with their wives. The population started to go down. Well, the town would have gone under if Oslo's most famous hairstylist, Vidal Sasbogadottir, hadn't relocated his shop in St. Olaf because of our more favorable tax laws. Now, you see why I don't like plastic surgery?
What'd you do that for?
Why should we be the only ones in pain? You were saying, Rose?
Mrs. Devereaux, come in, please. I'm Dr. Taylor.
They're pleased to meet you.
I'd like to go over your form.
Well, fine. Shall I disrobe right here, or do you have some kind of examining room?
No, I meant your medical form, the one you filled out in the waiting room.
Sorry.
Oh, you are proposing some very extensive surgery here. Eyes, nose, stomach.
And breasts. I cut this out of a magazine. What do you think of those?
Very nice. The angle's a little steep for my personal taste, but they certainly do make a statement.
Yes, they do. They say big. That's exactly what I want.
It just so happens that breasts are my specialty.
You have that in common with a linebacker I know on the Miami Dolphins.
As a matter of fact, I have worked on quite a few celebrities.
Well, tell me just what celebrities have you done?
Well, now, I can't tell you that. That would be unethical. Let's just say that some of my handiwork is prominently featured on NBC's Thursday night lineup. Mrs. Devereaux.
Call me Blanche. We're talking about tightening my behind and pumping up my bosoms. I think we can be on a first-name basis.
All right, Blanche. But I think there's some things that you don't understand. There are a lot of good reasons for having this kind of work done, but there are also a lot of bad ones. Plastic surgery will only improve your general appearance. It won't make you perfect. And as with any surgery, there are risks involved. There are absolutely no guarantees, no miracles.
Dr. Taylor, you are not going to dissuade me from having this surgery. You see, all my life, my physical beauty has served as a source of inspiration to me and to countless others. But now that beauty seems to be fading, and I'm scared. I've never had to do without it, and I don't know if I can. I don't mind growing older, just as long as I always look the same. So there's no doubt about it. I don't care what the risks are. I definitely intend to have this surgery.
Blanche, honey, how are you?
Oh, you're probably pretty uncomfortable right now, but in a few days you'll be feeling fine, Blanche.
Can we get you anything?
Woo.
I think you got yourself one hell of a lawsuit there, Blanche.
Is this a last-minute decision?
We're very sorry, sir. Nurse, do you know what happened to Mrs. Devereaux?
Mrs. Devereaux canceled her surgery. She checked herself out this morning. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, Mr. Diodoro. It's time for your medication.
Diodoro? Funny he didn't look Italian.
She's not out there.
She isn't in her bedroom.
There's no one in the kitchen now, but I think she was there. The coffee's still warm.
Oh, Ma, that's because we were in there drinking it less than an hour ago.
Excuse me, Miss Marple. I'm new at this.
Blanche, where have you been?
Blanche, why didn't you call us? You had us worried sick.
Well, I'm sorry, girls, but I thought I'd get home before you all left for the hospital. And I would have, too, if I hadn't seen this stunning dress in a department store window and realized instantly how it would accentuate the soft, voluptuous curves of my gorgeous body.
Gorgeous body. Yesterday it was a bag of russet potatoes with earrings.
Well, I guess it depends on how you look at it. And Dr. Gordon W. Taylor obviously looked at it with desire in his eyes. Why else would he ask me out for Friday night?
So you canceled the surgery for a date?
Well, it wasn't just any old date. It was a date with a plastic surgeon, Rose. Beauty is his stock in trade. He can create any face, any body he wants. And what he wanted was mine. And you know, that got me to thinking. All my life, I have had a unique charm that just kind of flowed naturally. Now, if I tampered with that, why, I could risk losing forever that special magic that is Blanche Devereaux. That, frankly, was a risk I was not willing to take.
And that's why you decided not to have the surgery.
No, I figured if I could land myself a doctor, I might as well wait and let him pay for it. Besides, I guess I can live with the lines and the wrinkles and the sagging, as long as I have the three of you to grow old with.
Oh, what a lovely thing to say.
Yeah, especially since no matter how old we get, I'll always be the youngest and the prettiest and by far the most desirable.
You know, once again, she had me in her corner right up until the end.